Okay, welcome to the Divine Healing Channel. I was guided to come and do this reading today. I was just kind of shuffling the cards, and I was just kind of looking around saying to Spirit how it seemed like an awful lot of reading for me to do from these cards. And Spirit said, well, you're not here, as people will get bored. And they said, these readings aren't for people's entertainment. It's for people that are on their healing journey. It's for the people that are awakening and that are looking for answers and help. That's what I was told. So I said, well, I guess this seems kind of serious, so maybe I better sit my butt down right now and start recording. And they said, yeah, that's a good idea. So I had already called them in, actually, and I bet they're going to ask me to do that yet again, just so that to ground everybody that is going to get this message. Okay, so for anybody that is new here, that is just joined the channel or has seen anything, whatever that is that's new. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm blah. Okay. I've been getting some interference today. I've been having a little bit of issues, so I'm just going to pause the video for a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for the interruption, but that happens every now and again. I have no choice. I have to clear the space, and I just didn't think that you would want to hear these things clanging because they're really hard on the ears, so especially with the microphone. Okay, so I just want to let anybody know that's new here, welcome in. And my readings, what Spirit does is they have me pick out some cards, and then at the end I read those cards, and then those cards will relate to everything that's in the reading, or almost like all the main important parts of the reading. So they're pretty cool. Sometimes they get me to use books and poems and different things. However, today they feel that the message is quite important. And they just keep saying it's for the people that are on their journey of healing, and they will resonate with this. So with that, I'm going to begin. And I call upon universe consciousness of the highest realms for the highest good of humanity to work through me. Allow me the privilege to channel for only the purest light of source. Allow me to channel in a way that also serves my highest good. I ask the universe protection from negative energies, and I call upon Mother Earth Gaia to ground me and connect to Source through me. And with that, if my gods are ready, I heard I am ready. So I only have my guide here right now, and maybe it's just going to be my guide running it. I just heard we are here. I don't know who we are. I have a feeling it's going to be angels today, but I could be wrong. Let me just kind of move things around here. So I'm just going to pick cards from this one. Do you want this card? That was fast. Okay. So it's going to be this one. It's really pretty though, isn't it? Oh, it's the yin and yang too. It's probably about balance. I don't know the meanings of a lot of these cards. Or any of them really. I do so much reading for Spirit. I don't. And you know what I just heard? You wouldn't have to do so much reading if people were connected to them. They could talk to you themselves. They could tell you these messages themselves, but they're not able to do that. I do want to know the name of this one, though, before I go further. They don't like me to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's number 34. It's not going to hurt just to know what the name it is. Oh, they don't want me to. Okay. So this one next. So I don't know what this important message is all about. This is second house, and this one is Vesta. That's that fire. Okay, Spirit. And you know, when I brought this deck down and I was shuffling and then I cut it, it came out 4 elementals. And then that just came out with fire. So, and they asked me to bring out my unicorn horn. Well, I call it my unicorn horn. It's just selenite, but I call it my unicorn horn. I was going to say, oh, look, Leo. Shine. That's it. These 2 and not these. Okay. I tend to question Spirit too much. I don't know. Do I take these in the reverse? I don't know if these are right in the reverse, to be honest with you. I'm going to look them up. I don't think they are. Yeah, no, they're not. Okay. So Leo, and then tension, square, semi-square, quincun, and maybe that, I don't know. Anyway, it's 2 birds. And then transits, which is climate. But this, I do know what this is about. I think this is about the people that come and go out of your life and how it can leave you. And maybe that's what the tension is about. And then arrival. The 5th house. Okay. Yeah, so this one here is about all the people that come and go from your life. I do know that one. So then there's 50. Oh my God, there's a lot of 5s. Look, there's 5, and then 54, and then 55. And 5s are transition, transformation too. 5s are... I gotta make sure it's being recorded here. Okay, and then Libra with balance on the bottom. I'm taking that. Sun. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you want? The Creator. It's all those chakra colors too, just like in that. The Creator. Just one? The Judge. Oh! The whole thing just fell. Do you want that card? Hold on, I'm getting interference again. Okay. The Forest. The Storm. The one that comes under tension. The Animal comes under transits. That's a rival spirit. The Vision. I was actually looking at this one while I was talking about this one, so I think that's why they brought out both. Because I was looking at that one and going Libra balance. I wonder what, you know what I mean? And then, yes, because That's like a set of lips, and it looks like a, I don't know if that's a diamond or what in it. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. And then these also have like that. So I think that might go there, Spirit. And this, the vision goes under arrival. A gape. I'll leave that up. And yeah, that's why they asked me to put my owl here. And my owl here, they asked me to put this one here. And then there's two owls here on either side. There's two birds. Oh, I don't know what these cards mean, Spirit. I found it hard that in activity and isolation. I found it weird that they brought up all these decks because I don't know these decks very well. Ooh, I got the shivers. Something just came in here. Okay, they're stepping in here. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what's your message? What's for Leo? Look, and you know, I was thinking too when I saw that card and then I saw this one, the creator, it's like, boy, they're really trying to bring in all those chakra colors. And look, power, truth, and connection, angels of the 7 chakras. And that's 35. I don't believe Leo is going to just represent a birth month here. I'm pretty sure that the Leo is because of the strength. And then it's like shine. So it's, and then plus it's like the sun. The Leo is connected to the sun. So let your light shine and be, and use your strength. Keeping these chakras aligned in your truth and your connection and your power. Decisions, predictive guidance. This is the storm. See that seer? She's looking for guidance on what to do about something. Could be about these transitions here. You know, notice that 9 seems to be Spirit. I don't know what these two birds mean either. Is the name up there? No, 54. I gotta be able to see the numbers because they want me to read them. I'm gonna keep these cards here then until I read them, and then I'll put them on top of each other. Okay. Look, and I brought out I just spoke about the elementals when I was dealing with this deck, and here it came out again. Elementals go here, number 12 and 37. Soul expression, something new, arrival, and under the vision. Oh my God, that's creation. Look, and this is creator. Ooh, Spirit. They have a message here for somebody very important. Beneath the surface. Yeah, they're asking you to go deep. They're asking you to see that there's so much more when you move the veil, when you like spread the curtains kind of and you look beyond the veil. I think right now though, look, in mindfulness, I think right now what they're trying to say is get all your chakras up and running. Work on your chakras. Get in your truth. Find that internal power that you have, and then do that connection with spirit, with your higher self. I heard too, yeah. Mindfulness, peaceful presence, quiet mind. Yeah, because you have to go into this quiet to be able to hear, to get those messages. You literally have to make your mind quiet, yeah, to get your messages. Look. It'll come through your emotions, yes, because it says here emotional influence here. And through your animal totems, yes, Spirit. Yes, because they're saying like you can get your messages from nature. You can get them, yes, Spirit, absolutely. Animal energy and powers, yeah. Yes. Okay. So this is the message here. Yeah, because you have, look, and they even personal guide. You have your guardian angels and spirit family. Oh, I wasn't even kidding. I said that I thought the angels were going to step in. That's why my back is so cold. Yeah, I'm cold. I can feel them like right on my neck even. Yeah, okay, I'm going to leave that up, the animal totems. Oh, you know what? And that's funny. See that stag there? And then you have the stag down here. And this one here. No. So that's 2 stags. You had 2 birds. I don't know what these cards mean up here, though. Oh, and this, oh yeah, that's balance. Is there something else I saw about balance? Anyway, but the powers are talking about power up there too. They're bringing a couple different multiple messages here for you. So we're going to leave those up. I'm going to leave that other deck up too so I can read it, because there's always one at the bottom I stick in, and then the sun, yeah, this one's the sun, yeah. Yeah. That's why they have the Leo out here to shine. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, what next? They want to talk about the, I don't know if I've ever read that. Is there even a book for that? Oh, must be. Energy and spirit. Okay. Energy and spirit. What is the number? What? 35. Oh, these come in the reverse too. I didn't even realize that. In the upright, this card is a reminder of the powerful presence of the archangels in your life. Consider the issues you're dealing with and call on the appropriate angels for assistance. When the card is upright, it speaks of the angels of the upper 4 chakras. Uriel, the 7th or the crown, brings greater connection with spirit. If you're working on mediumship or developing your intuition, turn to this powerful force. Metatron is your 6th and your 3rd eye chakra. It's a record keeper and ruler of clear thinking. He will enlighten your mind and help you with cognitive pursuits. And I wear a Metatron emblem. He's also for protection too. But they're talking about your connection with spirit. This is what this is all about. So that's why they want me to read it. So your next one is Gabriel, and that is your 5th or your throat chakra. Rules communication of all sorts. Call on him for guidance in careers in media and writing. He can also assist you in changing your self-talk. Yeah, that's why that mindful card came up. Because they're talking about how you're talking to yourself. You have to become aware of that. That's what they're saying. That's what I just heard. They need to become aware. I'll say Raphael is the 4th or the heart chakra. So called the miracle worker. He brings healing to both emotional and physical issues. If you're recovering from some romantic wound, call upon his powerful energy. Okay, so those are the 4. So let me just say them again so you can write them down or look them up. So it's Uriel, Metatron, Gabriel, and Raphael. So I'll do it again. So it's Uriel, and then it's Metatron, and then Gabriel, Gabriel, and then the heart is Raphael for healing. Okay. So what next? Yeah, so they're saying if you connect with them, then it's your decision to be able to do this predictive guidance. Like it'll be your decision to be in this energy that I'm in now, that I can like say things in the reading, and then like the very next card comes out and it's about that. Like I was talking about the elementals, and then they popped out the elementals just to back up what I was saying, right? So this is the kind of stuff that spirit wants to be able to do with you, but they can just give that direct message to you, and you don't need to come through me or anyone else. Yeah. I mean, it takes time. Don't get me wrong. It is something that you really have to dedicate to. Okay, spirit, what else? Okay, sorry, I have to do a little interruption. I know this is like after the reading, but spirit told me that I had missed something in the reading and I didn't know what they meant. And they asked me to just review the video, which I did, and I realized that the prophet, the seer, ancient seer card actually came out in reverse. And I wasn't paying attention, and sometimes I do that, unfortunately. And spirit said you were supposed to put that card in reverse on top of, and you didn't. And we want you to read that and insert it in the video. And I'm like, holy cow, spirit. So I did read the reverse, and it says here, and it makes complete sense why it came out on top of the tension. So it says here, the prophet's card reversed brings a warning about your need for certainty and control. Something has come up that you're feeling desperate about, a specific outcome you feel you must achieve, or some change you're longing to create, and you must be sure. You may have experienced that need to be safe, to be assured that all is well and will remain so, running through your whole life. This lack of trust is a source of personal misery. It darkens your energy so much that it makes it impossible to be truly happy. Let go of the need for certainty about the future and choose to live in the present with trust. The blessings you seek will follow more freely then. So this is how they're trying to get you to open up and to accept what's in the ether. That has to be moved out of the way first. And so the affirmation here is, this is what they want you to say to yourself every day. Well, all of us need to say this. I open my heart to the wisdom and foresight of the ancients. I trust in my future and in myself. So with that, I'm just going to go back to the video. This one, because I know what this one is, 54. So this one is about shining your light, because Leo is connected to the sun. So that they're telling you to be strong and shine your light. And it does take bravery and courage to step in this kind of role. Though you could feel like you're being mocked, or, you're not accepted. You just remember that all this stuff is measured through science, and you can just always rebuttal with all of that. Because if you want to just quickly look into any of that, they'll show you that they've measured everything. Everything, like everything in the whole ionosphere and everything. These three aspects are awakened, are awkward, potentially confrontational. The urge, oh my God, what is interfering? Okay. That's another thing you have to become aware of too, is the negative energy. And you'll notice that in this card here, there's all kinds of little balls of light that are all around her. Spirit refers to them as orbs, and orbs are spirits. And so, and you even have, they have orbs, they even have orbs in this picture here, but there's even orbs in the elementals. So there's orbs everywhere. They're always around. Orbs are always around, but see, you can connect with these orbs, because some of these orbs are also your loved ones. Like when you're going through hard times, like they're actually there. You might not physically be able to see them. I mean, maybe you can. If you go into mediumship, you will be able to. I mean, I shut that part of myself down because I didn't like them just like popping in on me, and I didn't have the education, and I was just a kid, and it just wigged me out. I shut it down. I'm just like, this isn't what I want. I didn't like, I startle easily, so I'm not the type of person to have, it's not like, they're just someone's knocking on your door and be like, hello, can you talk to me? They just like, boom, they're there, you know what I mean? You come flying around the corner, and you're just in your, like, I got to do the laundry, I got to do this, or I got to do that, or I'm getting ready to jump in the shower, and boom, they're like, right there. They just took me off guard, and I didn't like it. Okay, so it says, so this is here, square, semi-square, tension. These three aspects are awkward, potentially confrontational, and urge us to grow as we reconcile desperate points of view, or disparate, sorry. Square aspects act as if two horses are pulling at right angles, or two cars are colliding into a crossroads. My God, it's hard to read these. Needs collide, and tensions pull between different priorities within or without. A square is formed by two planets that are 90 degrees apart at the same modality, cardinal, fixed or mutable, while a semi-square is formed by two. Okay, I don't want to read all that. Okay, let's go down to the action here. Life is a workout. This phase needs juggling, muscle building, and the careful coordination of competing needs. You may feel pull between one path or another, and a push to make a decision. But with some fancy timing and rhythm, you may be able to do it all. Working with people who have diverse mindsets, skills, and backgrounds can be challenging, but in the long run, these collaborations prove most productive and enriching. Find points of ease, the fewer things everybody agrees on already, and build out from there. Honor difference and expand. Let the situation become a mandala created by the interlacing elements at a first glance. May not look like they go together. These apparently clashing pieces can round each other out and create a beautiful symbol of wholeness. Take this image into your psyche and use it as a pattern for interaction. Why I'm chuckling is because when I was pulling these decks down, I'm like, Spirit, what are you doing? These are not gonna go together. And here they are actually just telling me, like, they're, see, and it comes right under here, the seer card, because they call me a seer. They call me an ancient seer, but I don't use that reference for myself. I just say I'm a psychic, you know what I mean? But they're telling me, like, though we're doing this like push pull, trying to compromise to do a reading, that anyway, it's funny what they're bringing that out. These tense aspects take work, but don't avoid it. And I was even saying before that if you're going to do this and you're going to make this decision, it is work. It's not like you're just gonna, I mean, we all have the ability. Now, some people are just have it from very young age and they've always known they've had it and they've, played with it a little bit through the years. Some people have shut it down and then turned it back on later in life. Some people, they just have always had it. Some people don't even know that they have it. And maybe you're one of them. But that's what these people that are awakening, this is what these readings are for. So this is for you to get some kind of foundation. I just heard, yeah. These tense aspects take work, but don't avoid it. If you take a hatching baby bird out of its egg so it doesn't have to struggle, it won't build the strength the lion needed to survive. A butterfly needs to struggle coming out of the cocoon in order to have circulation in its wings to fly. This situation builds your strength. Get ready to fly. Oh, spirit. And then there's storm underneath here. Wonder what that's about. So the challenge is, this is a workout of body, mind, and spirit. And workouts can be tiring. Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay, so the gift is, take this opportunity to build strength and learn to reconcile the conflicts within. Because you have to go within yourself, just like they're saying here. When you can resolve internal conflicts, it is easier to resolve external ones. Oh, and that's why the storm comes underneath that. I got to read that storm now. Oh, I don't like reading these ones because the book is like puny and I have like old eyes. Okay. So, yeah. Seriously, got to do that. The storm. I gotta figure out where it is too. Storm, that's not places. The storm. Yeah, you know what? When I was bringing this deck out, it came out on Orphan too. And then the next one, it was Orphan and something else. I just saw it. Storm. I think it was Decisions actually, and then, yeah, okay. Page 200. Too far. Oh my, here we go. Here we go, the storm. Possessing an energy. Oh my God, I'm not even kidding. Possessing an energy, much like the Tarot's Tower card, the storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. Look. No matter how far we have come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from the savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There is a moment you settle into the eye of the storm. And that's what they're talking about. And then the eye's right there. That's what they're talking about, because if you fight it, like, it has to be stripped away. Like, spirit will help you strip away all the old things that created storms in your life and help you be on a strong foundation if you go this way. I mean, maybe you've had like a really rocky life, or maybe the past decade or 5 years even, your life has been like just a storm. The wind just constantly, you know what I mean, howling at your back, nipping at your neck, you know what I'm saying? Wow, Spirit, that is amazing. So they're saying that if you connect with all these angels to help work on your crown, third eye, throat, and heart chakras. Yeah, because they're trying to get you to stay grounded in your root chakra, but the yellow here represents your solar plexus, which is your feelings. And I mean, this, like your like they consider your stomach kind of like your second brain, honestly, because that's where you get like those sick feelings when something is wrong or something is off, you know what I mean? Or you get those, that, yeah. Okay, so this is about people coming and going. And nature spirits, I'm not really sure is there anything there? Yeah, I think that's what they're saying, because they're going to have you strip away all this stuff, and then you're going to believe in the elementals, you're going to believe in unicorns, you're going to believe in all these things, because I know it sounds really fantastical, but these elements are actually in the energy, and that's why they had me bring out, like, and they refer to it as energy, because they wanted me to bring up the energy and spirit, because spirit and energy, and the energy they're talking about is like mythical creatures, and like they have gnomes and fairies and all these things. The elements, see the elements are spirits, right? That's why they're saying nature spirits. So they're talking about fire is a spirit, wind is a spirit, water is a spirit. Like all these elements are spirits. Sun is a spirit. The moon is a spirit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and this will give you some guide of where to begin. And then you can do your own creation, because you're the creator, because creator came right out under here. It says, you do these, you'll become this. You're going to get all this stuff stripped away. And, you're going to feel like you're going through days of, ups and downs with the wind and all that. But you just keep your strength. You just keep shining that light, and you're the creator. Yeah. Now, what's this animal spirit? I don't know what that is. Yeah, you have the vision. Look, and that looks like balance too. And look, again, all those chakra colors. Has a tree on each side that, has an owl on each side. It's even is that a snake skin? I'm going to read that vision one. Do you want me to read the animal one? I don't know what the animal one is. But this one here talks about going through all those transits. Transits are like the people that come and go, like that's saying, for a reason, season, or for life. That's what they're talking about. So Spirit's going to help you go through all of these, and you know what I mean? And then the people are going to start falling away, and that's okay. They're saying, it's okay. It's meant to be that way. Spirit's got you. They said that they would never leave you alone. You ask and they're there. But you have to call them in each and every time. Each and every time you have a question or you need something resolved, you ask them a question and ask them to bring you a purple button or a heart-shaped rock or whatever. And they will. We are mammals. The hair on our chest and between our legs reminds us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature. Yet, look, it comes right under the nature too, nature spirits, because you're also a spirit. Yet, through this archetype, we tap into power and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationship to nature in the most broad and embodied sense. Drinking from waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. Sorry, not beating them. The life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, the constraints, and the social constructs, and remember the warm blood that pulses through our veins. The animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails and starlight on our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. Spirit. And then that all comes under. Oh, I got the chills like you don't even know. Whoa. Oh, I gotta make sure this is recording. Oh, thank God it is. Oh my God, this is amazing, Spirit. Yes, because you're the creator, and this is going to be your creation. And the first house, that's your arrival. Oh, I think you're not kidding, Spirit. This was a major message for someone. I got to read the creator before I get over to there. Okay, so the creator. Oh, Spirit, this is amazing. I don't know what creator. I'm going to say creator is obviously somebody you are. Selves. I think it's not called selves. The creator. Wish they had all these writings right on the cards. Creator. The creator. Yeah, 148. I really connect with these cards, like these archetypes. I really connect with them. The messages that come out with them are just completely amazing that I get from them. However, I find them so hard to read, and there's so many of them. I have a hard time, and they're just such profound messages. I can never remember any of them. The creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence, is not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the creator reveals a new image that they make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from the seed that others tossed away. Though generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is, not imagining or wishing different things were different, and second, trusting in a force greater than themselves, awaits constant collaboration with each human soul. Oh my God, Spirit. Whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the creator's lifelong companion. And it comes out on all the angels where they told you to tap in. It came out, oh my God, Spirit. I just don't know how they make these cards work, but geez, they do it and I don't know why I'm always surprised. I'm always like, I'm so surprised. I do it every time, but why am I surprised? I do not know. Because they blow me away every freaking time. Every time. I just don't even, and now I can't wait to see what those ones are because, I get the chills like you don't even know. Brr. Okay, so I need to read the first house because I don't know what that one is. 39. 39. 39. Okay, so the first house describes how you enter the world. Okay. Your first impressions and the birth of your journey and self-discovery. If your chart were a village map, the first house would be the gateway and information center. Planets in the first house are just about to rise over the eastern horizon when the sun would be just before dawn. So we feel them strongly. And then got to bring up the strength again and the sun again. Spirit, I don't know how you do it. Actions, here we go. Take responsibility for how you are perceived. As you walk in the door, assess what you lead with, what your mannerisms, appearance, and signals say. Notice if you lead with charm or prickly defenses, with your mind or heart, or whether you are versatile changing your approach to fit the circumstances. Investigate how this first impression affects your identity and interactions. People read what you put out. And I talked about that too. And it even said how it came up. What was that card that came up? Oh, come on. I was thinking about it when I was reading this. Spirit, what was that? Oh, about being mindful. The mindful card. Yes, thank you, Spirit. The mindful card. That's why they were saying be mindful. Investigate this first impression affects your identity and interactions. People read what you put out. Whether you are acting as a business or as a person or as a couple. And it's up to you to ensure that how you present yourself matches your intentions. Yes, because you need to be, that's why you have to be in your truth. You stand in your truth, and you don't have to be fake. You just be who you are. If you feel misunderstood, look for a misconception, yours or theirs, underneath any tension, and see what can be done to clear this lens. If you strive to be invisible, neutral, or empty in an air of mystery and play your cards close to your chest, it becomes easier for others to project their assumptions onto you. Consider becoming more transparent and letting your inner worth shine. Spirit. So you brought up tensions and shine. If they bring up climate, I'm going to just like burst out laughing. The first house can also bring with it a surge of temper or other strong emotions that rushes to your head like mercury in a hot thermometer. If this happens, bring your awareness back down to your feet. This metaphor also applies to a business or project. Leadership may be too strong and attention needs to be brought back to the boots, to the ground. And I did say you got to stay rooted. That's why I wanted to take this picture down today. They said, no, leave that up. Guy has to be present for all of this. And I said, okay. Challenge. You are challenged to see beyond the shallowness of appearances. See beyond smoke screens and take responsibility for how you are perceived. Stand your ground. You know what? You may be somebody that is still trying to figure out your boundaries, and maybe you've been lied upon and it made you shy away from society and people in general, maybe. And you know, that's what they're saying. You stay strong, you connect, you do all this healing and you connect. You're going to become a seer and a creator, and you're going to go through some shit. Yeah, you are. You're going to go through some. But you're going to find out, you're going to come out the other side, and you're going to realize about all the elementals. You're going to find out all this stuff. These people weren't really meant to stay. You're going to find that understanding about that and be okay with it. You're going to take this creation and you're going to start creating this whole different way of being. A soul expression, being your true self. And that goes on the first house. So now I'm going to have to read creation because I just want to make sure that's what it's saying. Okay, so you are challenged to see beyond. Yeah, we said that. Okay. So the gift, evaluate how you interact with the world as the beginning of a journey of self-discovery. And that's the whole thing that this reading's been about, self-discovery and how to self-discover yourself. Oh my God, Spirit, you're blowing me away again. I am so cold you don't even know, like holy baloney. Okay, so creation, that should be quick because I want to that soul expression thing here. That's 37. And you could be any age. Like they said, you could be young or old. Don't matter. Okay, it's in the upright. Yes. So the card heralds exciting new creative beginnings, from business plans to personal projects or family matters. Your soul is longing for you to create something new. This can include expanding your family. If you've been thinking about having a baby or adopting a child, this would be a prosperous time. There may even be a new romantic relationship in store for you, possibly someone who already has children. Consider any action needed and invoke assistance from all your loving angels and guides. Yeah, because your gods are spirits. Okay, this is also a good time for putting your creative ideas into work or personal projects. If you've always had a penchant for something, for some form of artistry, make sure you prioritize that endeavor now. Whether you're an artist, writer, composer, chef, or fashion designer, let yourself engage in those activities with abandon. Yeah, see, because if you get into that creative, even if you're a gardener, because that's where you find yourself. That's where you go in and you start thinking about things. And that's where you emerge somebody different. And if you're thinking about starting a new business, it's time to focus your efforts on that. Whatever the project, plant the seeds of your creative energy now and enjoy the growth of something new. And that's what Spirit's asking you to do something new, to try something different, and just connect with them. And you're going to find this a miracle, because like this to me is like a miracle that they're bringing out all these cards from all these different decks just randomly. And I mean, they brought these 4 all out at once, and then these ones. And I'm telling you, like, I'm just not making this up. The vision. Okay, what's the vision, Spirit? Because now I'm curious about the vision. They always make me curious about things, and then I have to look everything up. And the vision is basically, I think, like a seer. That's how you're going to be a seer. They're going to start you on this journey, and then in the end, you're going to be balanced. You're going to have it all going on. Vision. I had a bigger book to read. Suppose I could just, I don't know if the decks, I think the decks are bigger. I didn't realize these were pocket size. Vision. That's the second time I did that. The other ones I really like too, and connect with are pocket size as well. Vision, where is it? Tools. I'm going to say tools. Yeah. So vision is a tool. 218. So that's the thing too. See, these readings are a tool for you to know what to do, where to go. Like, it's a guidance. Like, Spirit brings out these readings to help guide you. Vision. Here we go. It is said that we are each born with a unique vision, a destiny toward which we are aimed. I actually just said that we all have this ability. It is also said that we forget this vision the moment we are born. Thus, we are sent on a lifelong journey of rediscovery. Such is the elusive nature of the vision. It slips away, yet it guides. It appears in strange dreams, surreal images, seemingly unattainable and preposterous. When we are connected to the vision, we carry an inspired, enchanted aliveness that others recognize. We trust the world as it and its synchronicities. We walk through new doors into wondrous opportunities. We all want to be near those with vision. They emit energy more potent than any elixir. When we lose connection to the vision, life becomes dull and exhausting, lacking meaning. Bring back the mystery. Bring back the dreams. Oh my God, Spirit, like, you freaking blew me away. So what is Eros? Oh, I used to remember what that was. But the balance, I mean, we know what balance is. Like, holy cow, and that's the whole point about the balance. Because that will balance everything. Because as humans, we're not balanced because we're not connected. We come here and we just live in this 3D world, but we're not connected to the ether. Oh, Spirit, and this is oh my God. These readings blow me away. I don't even know what to say. Eros. Let's see what that says. What is that? The initiations. That's an initiation card. They want to initiate. Yeah, and see, that's what they're talking about. Because you do like these initiations to be able to connect. It's just like little ones at a time. Like you go through these little initiations, and if you pass them, then you move on. But it's like a rite of passage, basically. But it's everyone's individual, see? So you have to find yours. Through Eros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism. A more contemplative understanding of this archetype energy leads us to root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being. Nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led toward its center. Because they always want you to go within. And I talked about that when you're working with plants or whatever, and you're in nature, you go within. Oh my God, Spirit. I just can't even believe that. Okay, so we're going to read this, and then I'm closing the reading because, I got the chills. I need to go get some heat on me and wrap up because it's going to take me hours to warm up from this reading. Okay, so 34. Can't wait to see what the name is. They wouldn't let me look at it earlier, and I was so curious. The universe wants to help. I can't even make it up, Spirit. I cannot make it up. Okay. Being honest with yourself, like I said, stand in your truth. Being honest with yourself about your suffering is an act of wisdom. It doesn't mean that you are weak or insufficiently enlightened, or that you or anyone else has to become a martyr to your suffering. When you acknowledge that something isn't right in your world, you set a healing process in motion. And that's where you go, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to pull this card out so you can see it, because it is absolutely beautiful. Be honest. Okay. When you acknowledge that something isn't right in your world, you set the healing process in motion. The universe is not sitting idle by, twiddling its massive cosmic thumbs, entertained by your struggles. You know what's funny? I'm going to say something, because when bad things used to happen, sometimes I would burst out laughing and saying, "Oh my God, I think the universe is just like they're just laughing at me." You know what I'm saying? It is a loving, interactive response, an intelligent presence that holds the space for our suffering with tremendous compassion, gentleness, and peacefulness, whilst raging and aching along with us in our suffering. Yeah, because we are all connected as one. If you hurt, they do hurt, believe it or not. That's why they want you to help, because they feel your pain. They feel the energy, because you are energy. They feel your energy, just like I feel their energy when I'm doing the readings. If somebody is like, this message is for somebody that's in a lot of emotional pain, I can feel that pain through this reading. It's weird as hell. Okay, the moment you are open to receive spiritual intervention, the universe is ready to leap forth with bold and helpful inventiveness. There is no judgment or of your suffering. There is only goodwill and skillfulness that wishes to flow towards you and show you the way beyond suffering. But with what you feel for as long as you need, remaining firm in your faith that it can and will heal as soon as you are ready. But you have to welcome that. Like, you have to embrace that healing. Well, that was just completely amazing, Spirit. And I mean, I don't know who this message is for, or for all the people that it is for, but I just can't even make this stuff up. Like, I can't. Anyway, so thank you all for all the spirits that have come here and delivered this message, all the angels. Yeah, I can feel the coldness going back. They know I'm going to close. Thank you for coming and delivering this beautiful message for all the souls that are out there that are awakening and need this guidance. And they need a place to start. And don't be fearful, because you are not going to be judged. This isn't a place of judgment. This is a place of love. Spirit wants you to be able to create. Spirit wants you to be able to connect. Spirit wants you to be able to cleanse yourself and find that balance in your soul, because living in the pain, it sucks. You know what I mean? And they don't want to be living in it either, because they can feel it too. So that with that, they want you to try to release as much as you can. And like they said, stay connected to Gaia. And, don't be thinking that, these elementals aren't there to help you, because they certainly are. And, you just have never been taught it, but it is a real thing. And that's why they were saying in that card, like, don't allow, like the preposterous, like, oh, how preposterous is that to believe in fairies and unicorns and dragons? But you know what? Spirit is there. Everybody knows that it is. People have, documented seeing ghosts and orbs and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's there. Anyway, with that, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for all the messages, for all the wonderful souls out there that need it, and the guidance. And I'm honored that you chose me to deliver this message. And for all the people that are out there that are beginning their awakening process or in the middle of it, you just do what this reading has said, and it will help lead you in the right directions. And with that, God bless you, and have a great one.